Let's talk about WhatsApp and getting more orders using WhatsApp ads combined with Facebook ads. In the previous WhatsApp video, we made an introduction to what WhatsApp is and how to actually sell on WhatsApp. I covered the different methods on how you can sell your goods and services on WhatsApp. And if you haven't watched that video, I will advise that you go ahead to watch it right now. I will link it somewhere on the screen. But in this video, we're going to be covering how do you now expand your reach? How do you get more sales, more visibility using the power of ads? And that's why in this particular video, we're going to be talking about how to run WhatsApp ads using Facebook and how to run Facebook ads to WhatsApp. So right now, I want you to go below in the comment section. And if you are interested in this topic and if you're excited for this particular video, simply comment WhatsApp ads. Just comment WhatsApp ads and I may randomly pick one person for this video who is going to be a lucky person that will get one of my frequent courses. So just comment WhatsApp ads just so that the algorithm gets pushes this video out to more people. And if you haven't subscribed already, now will be a good time to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Okay, so let's get into the video. Now there are two methods for running WhatsApp ads, right? There is the first method, which is using the WhatsApp messages objective, and the second method is using the customized WhatsApp link. I'm going to be showing you practical steps, so make sure you do not skip any part of this video at all. I'm going to show you practically how you can set up these two kind of ads today. Now, I'm going to cover the two main methods I've talked about, letting you know the pros and cons, and you can then decide which one you want to choose for yourself based on the resources that you have available. For the first one, which is WhatsApp messages objective, in using this objective, Facebook ads shows your ads to people that are more likely to visit WhatsApp. If you know anything about Facebook, like if you watched my complete Facebook ads tutorial or you've gotten my course, you know that Facebook has a way of showing the ads to different people based on the objective that you select. So when you select the WhatsApp messages objective, Facebook is going to show your advert to people who are more likely to actually visit WhatsApp just because you selected the WhatsApp messages objective. The second thing is that your ads are going to be optimized for WhatsApp messages. This means that when you see your ad results, the reports that you're going to be getting, the result is going to be judged by WhatsApp messages that you actually get. And because of this, it leads to the next point, which is that the ads can get really expensive. And how this works is basically if Facebook notices that you are getting fewer number of messages, it is still going to charge those messages. It doesn't care whether you got 10 messages or whether you got like 5 messages. If you are spending, let's say 50,000, it is going to distribute that 50,000 across those 5 or 10 messages that you've gotten, and you will be charged for it. So it can get pretty expensive if you're not receiving a lot of messages. And this can happen if you are selling a product that is not a hot product. If it's not a product that usually gets a lot of sales, your adverts can tend to get really expensive. So that's something for you to note. The next point is that setting up these particular ads can be quite complicated, right? You're going to see when I start setting it up that, you have to do some back and forth here and there, and it can be a little bit complicated. It's not as straightforward as setting up the other type of ads. And then the last thing that you need to know about it is that you must connect a WhatsApp business number to your page. If you do not have a WhatsApp business number, you will not be able to use this particular messages objective to run your ad. So those are the things you need to know about using the WhatsApp messages objective. Now let us look at using the customized WhatsApp link. So when it comes to using the customized WhatsApp link, the first thing you want to know is that your ads are going to be optimized for clicks. In the first one, your ads are basically optimized for WhatsApp messages, but here your adverts are going to be optimized for clicks, and therefore your adverts are going to be less expensive when you use the customized WhatsApp link. Also, using the customized WhatsApp link is a more straightforward process. If you've run ads before on Facebook, the process is going to be very, very similar for you. You are going to be very familiar with it, and you can easily just set up your ads using this particular customized WhatsApp link. And the next thing to note is that you do not need to connect your WhatsApp accounts to your Facebook page. You don't need to connect your account. You can simply just open your Facebook Ads Manager. So far as you have a Facebook ad account that is working, your payment is up and running, and you have a Facebook page, you can simply just connect. You can simply just run your ads using the WhatsApp link, and you don't have to connect your WhatsApp to your page. You don't even need to have a WhatsApp business app or a specialized WhatsApp business account in order to use this one. So I've gone over the pros and cons of these two methods. Now I'm going to switch over into the ads manager and show you how to run ads. But before I do that, I would like to show you what I was talking about when I said that you need to connect your WhatsApp business number to your page. So I'm going to use one of the pages that I managed to show you this example. Allow me to demonstrate what I mean by having your WhatsApp business connected to your page. So if you have a Facebook page, I just want you to visit your Facebook page, preferably on a PC or a laptop. And when you visit it, you're going to scroll over to this side and go over to settings. Now, when you click on settings, you're going to see a different set of options here. I want you to scroll down and go to WhatsApp. And as you can see over here on this particular page, the WhatsApp number has been connected, right? You can see a WhatsApp number has been connected to this page. And you can go ahead to change it. You can go ahead to disconnect it. But basically, this is what I mean by you having a WhatsApp number connected to your page. If you do not have this WhatsApp number connected to your page, you would not be able to run the first type of ad I talked about, which is using the message objective. But if you want to connect your WhatsApp number to your page, simply use this method that I've shown you. Just go over to your page, go to your page settings, go to WhatsApp under your page settings, and then you can connect your WhatsApp number. The reason why I'm also showing you these two methods is that I know that for some people, this particular method might not work. They might try to connect their WhatsApp to their page and they will not be able to. And so the next best thing would be to use the second method. But if you're able to use this one and connect your WhatsApp, then that is very well and good. You can go ahead to use the method that I'm going to talk about. Also, when it comes to using the WhatsApp link, right? This is the website that we're going to use to create the WhatsApp link. The name of the website is wa.link, right? wa.link. When you visit it, you're going to be able to create customized WhatsApp links for your business. Okay, I just had to show you these two resources before we dive into the ad manager and begin setting up the ads. Okay, so now we're inside my ad manager, and I'm going to use this particular ad manager to demonstrate the methods that I talked about, right? So the first method I'm going to demonstrate is the messages objective. I'm going to demonstrate how to go about doing that. To get started, simply come over to this create button and click on create. And then when you click on create, you're going to see the messages option. Now listen closely, listen attentively, and watch this part, right? Watch this part to make sure you don't miss anything. Because if you miss this step, you might mess up the whole process. I want you to click on messages first, right? When you click on messages, then you can just click on continue. Just follow me, right? Follow me very attentively. Now, when it loads up, you can just give this campaign a default name. So I can just say WhatsApp messages campaign. And don't touch the special categories. Leave everything as it is. Scroll down, turn off campaign budget optimization, and click on next. Now, when the ad set level, you're going to see the ad type, click to message or sponsored message. Just leave it as click to message. And then other messaging apps, you switch it to WhatsApp. Now, you're going to have to use a page that already has WhatsApp business connected. This page doesn't have, so I'm going to look for a page that has WhatsApp business on it. Okay, so I'm going to use this page for now, even though it's not connected properly. But then you set up your daily budget, you put in your daily budget, and then you come down to the audiences. Now, notice here, guys, this is a very critical spot. So you're going to see under the detailed targeting, when you select the messages objective, this is why I said it's quite complex to use. When you select it, you're going to see WhatsApp is going to tell you, or Facebook ads is going to tell you that you will use a broader audience when you use the messages objective with WhatsApp, meaning that it's not letting you actually go ahead to define your audience. It's not letting you choose your interest targeting. Now, this can be a very big problem because as you can see over here, the potential reach is over 24 million people, and you don't want that. You want to be able to do some form of targeting, right? And because of this messages objective, you're not able to do that at all. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Before we head on to the next session, what you're going to do is go back to the campaign level. You can just click here or click here, any of them. Go back to the campaign level, go to campaign objective, click on edit, and then change it to traffic. It's going to ask you your settings may change. Just say continue, listen, follow me here, follow me. You click on edit, you change it to traffic, and then you click on next. Ignore this part, don't touch it, there's no need to worry about that. You scroll down back to your audience, and then you're going to see, you change this from WhatsApp to website, and then you're going to see you have access to the detailed targeting option again. You have access to this. So what do you want to do here? You want to edit this audience and make it the type of audience that you actually want to target. So right here, I'm going to edit this audience. I want to target just Lagos and Abuja and maybe Port Harcourt and Enugu. And I want to target people like in the highbrow areas of these cities that are interested in wine. In fact, let's just start with Lagos alone. So I'm just going to choose Lagos. I'll remove Nigeria. I'll just put in Lagos. Then I'm going to change the ages to 27 to 54. And then I'm going to select the detailed targeting. And in here, I'm just going to select some different wine brands, right? I'm going to look for different wine brands like Hennessy. I remember the trick I showed you for getting related interests. Once you select one particular interest, you just click on suggestions and it will bring out everything that's related. Remember, Facebook ads strategy, Facebook ads. If you haven't gotten the course, go ahead and do it. Link is in the description. Very detailed and you learn a lot of things. Okay, so we select different other wine brands just as an example. If you haven't already, if you're watching this video and you're enjoying it, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, make sure to share it. Hail me in the comments. It encourages me, okay? So I'm going to select just a few brands. Okay, so I've selected a few brands now. And what I'm going to do right now, which is super important, is I am going to save this audience. Okay, I'm going to save this audience. Let me just save this audience as WhatsApp messages audience Lagos. I'm going to save it as WhatsApp messages audience Lagos. You can see I have done what? I have selected the different interest categories that I want. I've made this audience the kind of audience that I actually want to target, right? I've done it, and then I'm going to click on save. Awesome. And you can see the audience has been saved. You can see this is now a saved audience, right? So we now have access to use this audience when we're running our ads. So what are we going to do? We've passed the first step. Now we're going to go back to the campaign level again, go back to campaign, and then go where we selected the campaign objective, click on edit, and change it back to messages. To tell you your settings may change, click on continue, and then click on next. And then we're going to proceed to the same place where we were before. We go over to WhatsApp. We go over to WhatsApp. And then when we come down here, you can see this nasty thing has come back again. We'll use a broader audience. We don't need to worry about that. You simply come up to use saved audience. and then you see that audience that we created before. You can see the audience, the WhatsApp messages audience Lagos. You simply select this audience, right? So now that you selected this audience, you have finished your targeting. Okay, you have done the targeting that needs to be done, and now your audience targeting is good to go, right? You have done what needs to be done. Okay, you have done what needs to be done under the audience. Good and fine. Now we're moving to the next step, which is the placement. So you come to placement and then you remove automatic placement and put it on manual. Now, my strategy when doing this manual placement is you want to use the placements that people normally see on a normal day when using their phones, and that is Facebook and Instagram. Okay, that is Facebook and Instagram. Those are the placements that you normally use. Facebook and Instagram, those are the platform, and then the placement is the mobile feed. So I'm going to remove audience network here. For now, I'm going to remove Instagram as well. So I'll just show you, or let me just put Instagram, and then I would remove all the other ones. I just want the Facebook feed and Instagram feed. I don't even want stories, right? I just want Facebook feed and Instagram feed. And because this is messages to WhatsApp, you can see they are not asking us to select mobile or desktop because it's messages to WhatsApp, and WhatsApp is a mobile app. Okay, so Facebook and Instagram, and then you remove every other thing, and then you leave all these options as they are, and then you are done with the ad set level. You click on next. Before you click on next, let me just show you something over here. You can see the potential reach. Before we started all this, the potential reach was over 24 million. Now it has come down to 3.2 million, which is a good number. And you can see this is actually a good number that we can go ahead to use for running our ads. Okay, now we're going to click on next. And then when you click on next, you're going to see something right here. Let me select the Instagram handle. You're going to see something right here. You're going to see now the Facebook page, and then the Instagram account is here. Now, what are we going to do? What I would advise that you do, instead of suffering yourself to create the ad inside here, I would advise that you create the advert itself on the page. Okay? You create the advert on the page that you want to run the advert from. So if you have created the advert already on the page, when you come here to ad setup, instead of clicking on create ad, you click on use existing posts. When you select use existing posts, then you then select the particular post on the page. Okay, you select the particular post on the page. So right now I'm going to look for a post that has multiple pictures, just so I can show you. So I'll select this particular post and click on continue. And you can see, guys, you can see, let me move all these errors for now. So you can see exactly this is how it's going to look. This is how it's going to look on Facebook. You can see you can have multiple pictures on Facebook here. On Instagram, it's going to show as a carousel. So people can scroll, they can swipe and see all the different pictures, right? They can see everything. Now the error they are telling me is because I've not selected the WhatsApp button. So if I select send message on WhatsApp, it's going to ask me if I want to update the post, right? If I click on update the post, it's going to add a WhatsApp button, right? You can see it's going to add a WhatsApp button. That's added a WhatsApp button to my Facebook post. It has added a WhatsApp button to my Instagram post as well. So you can see this button right here that says send WhatsApp message. You can see it here, send WhatsApp message. And when anybody sees this advert and clicks on the WhatsApp button, it will take them to WhatsApp. Now, there's another option here called the message template. So in here, you can create a template, right? And this template is basically a prompt, right? Telling people, encouraging people to start conversations with your business. You can use the existing ones if you have created them before in the past, but if you have not created, you can just simply come here to create a new one, right? You can simply create messages. So these are the messages that you can create. These are the messages. You can see messages on WhatsApp. Can I make a purchase? How much does this cost? Can I see more products? You can write your own message. So you have the freedom to use different messages. You have the freedom to even create multiple templates. All right. You can create these templates, and then when somebody clicks on your the ad, they can send this particular message directly to your WhatsApp. Okay, and then you can then continue the conversation from there. There's also an option to send automated messages. There's an option to send automated messages. You know those messages that when you send somebody a message on WhatsApp, it automatically send them a message. You can set yours here. All right, you can set everything here and then you can save it and finish. I'm not going to save it now because I don't want to use this at the moment. But you have that option. And then once you have done all that, you simply come down here and you click on publish. And then your advert will begin running. You can see this is how it's going to look on Facebook. They will see multiple pictures. So if you have multiple products that you're selling, this is also a good way to do it. You put all your pictures into one post and it's also going to show the same way on Instagram. Very, very solid method. And that is using the WhatsApp messages objective. Now you can see that this method was actually quite strenuous, right? We had to go up and down. We had to go back and forth in order to get this done. But the second method I'm going to show you is then using the customized WhatsApp link. And you're going to see how straightforward it is compared to this particular method, right? So I'm going to click on close just because I want to close all this. I'm going to discard draft because I don't want to use that particular ad. And now let us use the second method I talked about, which is using the customized WhatsApp link. Okay, so for that one is a very straightforward process. You simply click on create, and then when it comes to here, you have more options, right? The other time you were tied to only messages. It was only messages that you could use, but in here you have the option to use either traffic or engagement or conversions. Remember, your advert in this time is going to be optimized for clicks. So because you want more clicks, you want more eyeballs in general to get to your post, you can simply use either conversions or use traffic or use engagement. For this example, I'm going to use traffic because it's like very, very straightforward to use. So I'll select traffic and click on continue. Now I've selected traffic. I'm just going to scroll all down here. You're going to see turn off this campaign budget thingy and click on, or let me just name it just for naming sake. So I'll say WhatsApp customized link, and then I'll click on next, and then I'm going to leave the traffic on websites. All right, I'm going to leave the traffic on websites. I'm going to scroll all down, set your daily budget to whatever you deem fit. For the audience, I'm just going to use the same audience that we've created before. Remember, you can see in this place we don't have that problem of detailed targeting, right? Everything is pretty straightforward. I'm just going to use this audience I've created before. Then I'm going to scroll down to manual placements. So here you can see it's asking you what device. I'm going to choose mobile. That's I'll remove desktop, so it's mobile only. Choose Facebook and Instagram only. I'll remove all the rest, remove every other thing because I'm not running retargeting. There's a place for that. Link in description to get my Facebook course and learn how to do this on steroids and make mad sales. Okay, I'm done with that. You can see straightforward, and then you click on next. And just like that, in less than 5 minutes, we are inside the ad section. So here I'm just going to select the page like before. Okay, I've selected the page. Now I'm also going to select the use existing post option. I'm just going to select the same post I used before just to show you how straightforward this is. Okay, I'm not going to use this post because I've updated the post with the WhatsApp. Okay, so I've updated the post. Let me select another post. Let me just change the post, use a more frequent post, right? If you have updated a particular post, you're going to notice that you won't be able to edit that post because that post will have that WhatsApp button on it. But it's all good, it's all fine. Just look at what I'm doing here. So you can use another post that has multiple images or a post that has single images, whatever is up to you. It's just an example. Now, when it comes to the call to action section where it says add button, right? You are going to choose the learn more instead of send WhatsApp message. Sorry. You're going to choose the learn more button, which is the normal way you create your advert. And now when it's asking for the website URL, right? This is what you're going to do. We're going to come over to this link that I showed you, the wa.link, where we're going to create the customized WhatsApp link. And then you're going to click on create WhatsApp link. And then when you scroll down here, you're simply going to add your phone number. So I'm just going to add a random phone number, 081234567. Right? I'm just going to add a random number here, just to make it look good. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to add my custom message here. Okay, so I'm going to use, let me just use this example of what I saw here. I'll just use this example here. So you can see, you can even add emojis if you want. You can add emojis. You can add whatever you want. Add anything you like. Okay. So this is what the WhatsApp customized link is all about. When you've done all this, you put your own phone number, or don't put my own phone number. This is just a fancy phone number. This is not my real phone number, please. You put in your message. You can type in whatever you want to type here. I want more info on the product. I am ready to buy the product. I am ready to buy your product. Or I am ready to sign up. I'm ready to sign up for your service. I'm ready to sign up for your service. My name is blank. You can simply do something like this. And then what do? You come down here and click on generate my WA link. When you click on generate my WA link, just look at what's going to happen. It's going to create this link for you, right? This link is now your customized WhatsApp link. And the beauty of having this link is that you can share it on any social media. You can share it on any website, email, anywhere you want people to contact you, and send them directly to your WhatsApp with that particular image. So with this link I've created now, I'll just click on copy link. Let me go back to Facebook. And let me just select an older post so that this doesn't affect the post on the page. Let me just go down, select a random post. Okay, so I've selected just a random post, and then I'll click on add button, and then I'll click on learn more, and then under website URL I'll simply copy that link, and I'm going to paste the link in here. Sorry about that. Let me get the link again. Copy the link and paste it here. And then when I click on update post, right? Once I click on update post, it's going to update this post using the WhatsApp. Okay, once I click on update post, it's going to update this post, and you're going to see a WhatsApp button. I don't want to click it because I didn't create that link very well. But once I put it, you're going to see that this error will go away, and then I'll have a button under the post that will say learn more, and whenever people click on that learn more button, to take them straight to my WhatsApp with a message, right? To take them straight to my WhatsApp with a message to buy my product without giving them too many options, without giving them too many distractions. It just does one thing and one thing only. It sends them over to WhatsApp, and they click on it, and then they are there either for business or they are not there for business, and I can choose to sell them on something else. So those are the two methods, right? You can see how simple this particular method is. I'm going to close this right now and head back over to the slide, but you can see exactly how simple those two methods are. So you can see those are the two methods for running WhatsApp ads, right? Those are the two methods for running WhatsApp ads. I've showed you how to use the WhatsApp messages objective, and I also showed you how to use the customized WhatsApp link. Now it's up to you to decide. I've showed you the pros and cons. You can now decide which one you want to use based on the resources that you have at your hand, and then you can go ahead to easily set up your ads and start getting people visiting your WhatsApp and making sales. Remember, all this is designed to make people visit your WhatsApp. Now when they get over to your WhatsApp, it's now up to you to be a good person, like a good salesperson, you have to now know how to convince them. You have to know how to, make them feel comfortable and then get them to actually buy your product, or even just save your contact and you save their own so that they begin to see your status updates whenever you post about your business. So that is it basically for this video. I hope you guys have learned a lot. You can see it was very detailed and compact. And guys, all I want you to do right now is basically help me like this video, comment one thing that you learned, comment one thing that you're going to be trying out, and also share the video for me, because it's really going to encourage me to keep making more videos like this. If you haven't watched the videos I talked about at the beginning, my previous video where I talked about WhatsApp selling, make sure to watch that video. If you also want to learn how to run Facebook ads, go watch my Facebook ads video tutorial, and you're going to learn how to do this for yourself. This kind of information is things that you only find in super expensive paid courses, but I'm making it available to you here for free so that you can go ahead and use it and grow your business. And one day, who knows, you might come back and actually thank me for helping you. So I'm going to link those videos I talked about on the screen. Make sure you watch them and make sure you actually put them into practice. Thank you so much for watching the video up to this point, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, peace.